Bully World, what it do? You know who it is. You know what it is. Look, man, this is Derek at Mo Kennel. And today, man, I got a couple things I want to touch on, man. So first things first, we're still in phase one. We're still in phase one of whooping Mo Kennel McLaren's litter. Her and the boss, you guys know these puppies, they reached 1 week old yesterday. And so I'm excited about that. They're definitely checking off every box that I have for that first week. Things are getting a little bit lighter. Still keeping me up pretty late at night, but like I said, things are getting a little bit lighter, and I'm starting to see a little bit of maturity in these puppies, man. They're starting to fill out, and they're starting to look really, really good. Another thing that I wanted to touch on is keeping your bulls cool, y'all. So I've been going down social media, and I've been seeing a lot of videos of dogs getting heat strokes, man. I'm gonna slide a video in. I got a little example of things that I'm talking about. But like I said, man, I want to touch on that too with y'all. And so, cue the intro.
What's up, everybody? This is Mo Kennel.
All right, you guys. So this is what I've been doing to try to help this puppy as far as being congested, colicky. I'm not really sure what it is, but I got this little bulb sucker, and all I've been doing is just kind of putting it up to the nose, sucking it out. Kids just left out. And so what I've been trying to do is, I don't know if I can see his stomach going in and out, but I try to time it up. Stop, son. I try to time it up. I try to time it up with him breathing. But I can only get him good after he's 8. Dude, will y'all be quiet? God, I'm trying to make a video. Golly. Y'all not even going outside right now. They just came from outside, y'all. It's way too hard to just leave your dog outside. I.e., one of the reasons why I'm doing this video is just to touch on keeping your dogs cool in this weather. See, I got my little helper down there, a little heavy. He's down here helping me with the puppies. Him and Aiden, they love helping me with the puppies. Kaden loves entertaining the puppies, but they actually give me a helping hand. So shout out to them guys, even Kaden, because keeping them entertained is enough for me. But that's what I do, man. I just use this blow up sucker, and every time he eats, every time he gets full, I take it and just kind of clear it out. I can literally feel it on my hand, like coming out this dude's back and stuff. Sounds a lot better. He's sounding a lot better.
But he weighed on one puppy.
But I definitely wanted to, this may help a couple people, man. I know I'm not the first breeder to ever go through this. But it's been rough. But now that they're 7-8 days old, it's getting a lot easier for him to eat, for him to breathe on his own. And I just been, just trying to kind of help him out, y'all. He's sleepy. I could just feel it, y'all, every time. I could feel it coming up through his back.
You push our puppy.
Especially when I got a good one. She okay, son. She not gonna smash her puppy. She knows she there. She knows she there. She ain't gonna smash her puppy. But that's what I've been doing, y'all. This is actually my runt. My runt little brim / Dax clone.
You got him? Okay. Go.
So Bully World, look, man, I know you guys checked that dog out. That's a clip that I got off Instagram, and when I seen the clip, it actually made me think about a video, made me think about things, and wanted to bring awareness to how important it is, to keep your dogs cool. Keep your dogs cool in the summertime. This is my second summer at this new location. Finally got my dogs their own unit, their own building. And just keeping this thing cool is somewhat of a struggle, man. It's not easy. Door coming open and sun beaming in here. It's hard to keep the doghouse clean or as cool as I want it. It's not hard to keep it clean, excuse me, but it's definitely hard to keep it cool as I like it. But right now we got it set to 70 degrees in here. I feel just fine. You hear the puppies back there. They're screaming. They're just communicating. They're starting to figure out their voices. So they're starting to use them a lot more. Good, thank God that they're outside, man, and not inside, because this is like one of those times where, you know, we're still in phase one. We're still in phase one, so puppies are just filling out. They're eating good, and so now they're starting to discover that they got these little voices, and they're trying to figure out what to do with them. So you guys see Miura right here. Her litter is due next week, top of next week. What day specifically? I can't really tell you guys what day specifically, but she's definitely due next week. And it's, you know, keeping her cool is important for me. And so she's right here up under my light, up under my window, where all of the sun comes directly into the building. So what I've done is I've nailed the towel up there just to, you know, block off the shade. It's not beaming directly on her and, you know, draining her and dehydrating her and the puppies. And I kind of had a feeling that was going on. So definitely want to address that. I'm gonna let you guys look at these puppies. Like I said, they're 1 week old. I'm excited about them. They're filling out. They're crossing all the check marks that I have for them at 1 week of age, y'all. They're actually 8 days old today, but 1 week, 8 days, who knows the difference? So yeah, let's go ahead and check these. Let's go ahead and check these puppies out, man. I don't know how still they're gonna be for me, but this is a female right here, y'all. This is a female. Very, very thick. I told you guys, man, this girl is gonna put some body on some puppies, y'all. She's gonna put some body on some puppies. I can't get it to focus all the way in, so I'm gonna cut this scene and come right back with a better view. All right, y'all. So you should be able to see the puppies a lot better. Very, very thick, compact little guys. They probably ate about an hour ago. Muzzle smashed in. The boss really blessed me with a big head, some thick bodies. This is female number 1. I'm not open for deposits just yet. Still just kind of trying to gather my thoughts on what I want to do. And every litter, man, one thing I can say about this breeding game, so every litter, at least as far as I'm concerned, every litter I always have one sex that's just completely dominant over the other sex. And what I mean by that is I'll normally have females that are way more massive than the males. Or I'll have males that are just blowing the females out of the water. So it's like with this litter, the females are crazy, y'all. Females are crazy. This ain't the same pup right here. This is a different pup, y'all. Look at the, man. Sable Tri. So like I was telling you guys in my last video, this Sable gene right here is recessive to Tris, y'all. Bred to a Tri dog, these females will throw you some Tris, man. And there's value in that. It's definitely value in that. And depending on the breeder, depending on the person, you understand exactly where I'm coming from. This is a female, y'all. Same consistency. The Boss and McLaren, they went crazy. Top skull is nasty. I think they're gonna have some really, really blocky American bully heads, man. So this is female number 2 right here, y'all. Female number 2. And this is probably my runt female out of the litter. But you guys know how I feel about my runts, about them small ones. I really love them. Check her out. Killing it, 8 days old, looking like Mo Kennel famous. Woo-wee! Looking like Mo Kennel famous. Look at that muzzle, y'all. Look at that face. Look at the top skull on this dog, man. She's thick too. I mean, neck is thick. Oh my God. Oh, it's hard for me to let this baby go. She's so fire, y'all. She's so fire. These females, man. These females, man. Oh my goodness. Talk to him, little baby. Talk to him, little baby. This is 1 week, y'all. Man, look. This is dope. 1 week. 1 week old female, y'all. 1 week old female, man. She going crazy, y'all. She's going crazy. I had to show y'all that. So y'all know I had 3 females and 3 males. Those were the 3 females. Now let me get to the 3 males. And it ain't really like the females are just like absolutely killing the males. It's just that you guys know I'm a female person. She just, you see McLaren just hop out? She just felt like, what are you doing with my son? I was just cleaning him. But this is a boy. Still the same. I mean, he's very, very thick. Very, very thick. A clone of his sister. I'm always having twins in my litters, y'all. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. I'm always having twins in my litters. Look at McLaren, y'all. She said, Dad, put my puppy down, man. This is male number 1, blue and white boy. Very nice structure, same consistency. Muzzle on smash, top skull on circle. Nice blocky head on this American Bully puppy. Be careful jumping in and out, girl. And then we got probably the biggest pup out of the litter, which happens to be a male. And which happens to be, I want to say this is a sable colored dog too, but at the end of the day, I can't put my finger on what color this boy is just yet, because he does have this black on the ears, but let's just say I go get his ears docked and I get his ears cropped, he doesn't have black on him anymore, except for right there on the eye. So I mean, I guess we could call this guy sable or smut. Honestly, I don't know the difference between sable and smut. They're both 3 colors. They both possess the recessive tri-gene. So, I mean, I don't know. He's either smut or he's sable. Or he just might be fawn and white. I mean, I don't know. This guy, I don't know. This is a tough one to call. But once again, y'all, like I said, man, these puppies are crazy thick, crazy heads, crazy necks, crazy everything, y'all. Crazy everything, man, and I'm excited about them. Then number 2, last but not least, man, the one that I was showing you guys in my video with the bulb sucker. This is male number 3. This boy, he doesn't have a full tail, which is the first dog that I've ever produced. Kink tail and isn't full. This is the first dog that I produced with a kink tail that isn't full. So I'm gonna guess that this guy's a little bit exotic. Same thing, muzzle on smash, head on rocky, short back. This is my runt of the litter. It's the smallest dog, but again, same exact consistencies, y'all. Same exact consistencies. Come on, let him see that neck, boy. Let him see that neck, boy. He don't want to. He thinks it's time to eat. I almost lost him. He thinks it's time to eat, but this is the last pup, and I don't know if he'll be sold. He's so small, man. He's so tiny, man. I could just see like a little mini Dax, a little mini Grim right here, y'all. Like a real bull, man. This is gonna be American Bully by the definition, if you understand what I mean. Look at that. Strong, thick rear. I'm gonna put him down because he's starting to trip out on me. I just really wanted you guys to see that neck on him. But he don't want to show it off. There it is. Good boy. Yeah, there that neck go, y'all. Like all of them are. Thick to the core, man. So, yeah. I told you I was going to let y'all see these puppies, man. It's the puppies right there, y'all. So, that is Mo Kennel McLaren and the boss, SS Bully the boss. Shout out to Jeremiah Fry. Shout out to Sam Lane. Appreciate you guys, man. The business was smooth. Everything went exactly the way it was supposed to, okay? Everything went exactly according to plan. So now we got Bob Ross and Miura coming up next week. Shout out to my boy London Hindu on Facebook, man. I appreciate you, man, for painting this picture for us. This should really be good. I don't know if we're gonna get any Merles. I hope we get Merles. 4 puppies possibly. We may get 4 Merles. You know, we never know, man. I'm excited to see what this girl can do, how she produces, and excited about starting phase 1 with her. So she is on phase 1. McLaren's on phase 1. We're phase 1'd out, man. McLaren's puppies will be on phase 1 for about another 2 weeks. About 21 days once they start to get that feeling of they're biting her, they're scratching her up, teeth starting to come through. Then I like to switch them on to the mush. And then once we go on the mush, that'll be the introduction of stage 2. She'll still be in stage 1, of course. Her puppies are maybe 10, 12 days behind Mocha and McLaren, which kind of puts me in a tough little bind. It's not like Miura and Mozzie when they had their litter together. Their litters were born on the exact same day. Everything was easy. I fed them at the same time. They all went through phase 1 at the same time. They all went through phase 2 at the same time, phase 3, phase 4, and so forth. So that really made it, a lot easier for me to be able to handle those litters. So, man, y'all just bear with me, okay? And I have not opened up for deposits. I do not know what the prices will be. More than likely, we'll probably start 4,000, 5,000, and then that'll be for the males. And then the females will probably start maybe 6K, 65, 7,000 for the females. And then we'll kind of we'll vary off and we'll go out from there. But one thing I will know is I will not open for the top male or the top female when I open up for everybody else. So you guys know we have this total of 6 puppies right here. We have 6 puppies. When I open up for deposits, I'm gonna only open up for 4 slots. All right, I'll only open up for 4 slots, and that'll be the last 4 picks, and the top 2 picks will remain reserved for me myself until I decide what I want to do. And at that point, if somebody decides, okay, look, Mo, I know you're gonna keep one. Let me just put a deposit down on the top pick. Then I'll come up with a price for that top pick, and you can have a deposit down for that top pick. But I can't tell you if it's gonna be male or if it's gonna be female, because one thing I do know is I'm probably gonna hold on to a male or a female depending on what these guys look like. But I'm not gonna keep both. So like I said, if you want to wait, if you're that patient guy and you think you can wait until about 5 or 6 weeks before I decide what I'm going to keep or what I'm not going to keep, then that might be the play for you. But if you're one of those guys, one of those gals who, you want to get your money in, you want to get your pick in ASAP, then you want to go ahead and reserve those rights as well. So when I do open up for deposits, I tell you guys like this all the time. It'll be a first pick slot, a second pick slot. Well, take that back. It'll be a second pick slot, a third pick slot for females, and it'll be a second pick slot and a third pick slot for males. Okay, first come, first serve. I'm not picking no dog and saying this is the first pup, this is male pick number 2 or male pick number 3. The first person that gives me their deposit will be the first male or the first female, regardless of which puppy they pick. It may not be the best pick, but the best pup to you. My first pick male may not be the best pick male to you, which allow, whoever puts their money in second to get the dog that they want, or vice versa. You may not get the dog that you want, but you're going to get a nice dog, and I will let everybody know upon receiving the money, where you're at, what pick you're on. Okay, I've already received money for second pick male and second pick female, or second pick male and third pick female. Those prices are going to vary. And the value, the customer is going to value that pick more than I'm going to value that pick, okay? If you need my help picking for you, I've done this before, and I've picked dogs for people, and they've been excited and happy about it. But at the end of the day, this is your pick. This is your dog. This is your pet. This is this is your significant dog, significant other, if you will. But this is your companion, man. This is your pick. I can't really decide for you what's going to be best for you or your program or you and your family. So with that being said, y'all, make sure that when you come at me correctly, and we get this thing handled. I've never had anything go sour or south as far as business is concerned. But like I said, man, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on these social medias. In fact, I wish I had this video. I'll throw this video up. So I'm on Instagram, probably Wednesday or Thursday, one of them days this week. I'm on Instagram, and I scroll down a post, and it says that 3 Florida men kidnapped an American bully breeder for showing how successful he was in the bully game. I don't know if he was flashing a bunch of money, cars, jewelry, or what have you, but 3 guys decided that they wanted to pose as a customer and send this guy money to buy a dog. And they were like, okay, well, we're going to send you $1,000, $1,500, whatever, and we're going to give you the rest when we come to pick it up. Okay, so first off, look, if you're dealing with me, and you say the word "we are coming to pick up the dog," I need to know who you are, and I need to know what your relationship is, and I actually need to talk to you guys. There's no way that you're just gonna pull up with 2 or 3 random people that I've never communicated with before, and me and you have been talking this whole entire 8 weeks, so there's absolutely no way. All right. Now I don't know how good this guy that got kidnapped. I don't know how good he was with filling out his customers, but I'm thorough with making sure that this is a right purchase, and this is going to be a potential good breed, a good buyer for one of my dogs. Because in my contract it clearly says any neglect, any mistreatment of my dogs when they come back to Mo Kennel, they come back to me. If I catch it, I'll come get it. I'll fly to you, get my dog, and we up out of there. No questions asked, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But anyway, so these guys pose as customers, man. And they pull up to this guy's house, kidnap him. I guess they thought he had all his dogs there. He didn't. They kidnap the guy. They take all his money, take all his guns, and they're driving down the highway. They're driving down the highway, and these fools get pulled over by the police. Ain't that God working? God works in mysterious ways, y'all. They get pulled over by the police. Driver hops out and talks to the officer, gives them the rundown of everything, what they're doing, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. They were speeding. And the guy that's kidnapped, he's in the back seat, and he's scared to death. He's scared to even let the police know, because he's afraid of what might happen to him if he opens his mouth and talks too loud, right? Luckily that state trooper was on point and on his game like he's supposed to be that day, and noticed just a little bit of suspicious hand movements with the guy kidnapped. Maybe he gave him a little wink of the eye, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he was just like, that type of thing like that. So, man, they took those 3 guys to jail. They were actually on the way to his auntie's house to pick up the rest of his dogs. Can you believe that? They kidnapped him, got his money, and now they say, look, take us to your auntie stay so we can come take your dogs too. All right, so what's the next step after that? You gonna off me? Because if you're gonna steal my dogs, you need to have the paper registration, and you need to not be able to post them on social media, because if you steal any of my dogs, any of Mo Kennels, anything, and anybody's dogs, if you steal anybody's dogs, they got a heavy social media presence, you're gonna be caught. There's no way that you're gonna be able to succeed. There's no way to be to register all these dogs or do whatever you thought that you had in your mind you were gonna do. It just doesn't make sense to me at all. So had to get that off my chest, man. I wanted to bring that awareness to you breeders, man. Look, that interviewing process with your customers has to be very, very thorough, man. You have to ask all the right questions, and I can't tell you what questions that you ask. I can only tell you what I ask, and that's important. That's some really valuable information, man. I'm really thorough picking who buys my dogs. Everybody that hits me up about a dog does not get a dog. Okay? Let me run that by you one more time. Everybody who hits me up about a dog, they may have that bag right. They can send me pictures of stacks of cash. All right? That's actually a turnoff. You sending me a picture of stacks of cash, that's actually a turnoff. All right? You don't got to do that to me. I'm too far down to earth. I'm too much of a realist to you don't have to do that to me. All right? I understand if your bag is right by our conversation. Okay? You'll make that clearly known that your bag is right and you're ready to buy this dog. You don't got to send me pictures of money or nothing like that. You don't gotta brag about it. I'm gonna fill you out, and if I think that you make the criteria, you're eligible to buy one of these dogs, then you'll get you a dog. Period, point blank. It won't be hard. We'll start the transaction, we'll get the contract signed, and we'll handle our business like men, or like women and men, or like adults are supposed to, right? So, man, with that being said, y'all, that's really gonna be the end of this video. I really didn't want to blab too much. I know you guys were interested in seeing these puppies, but I just wanted to touch on that, man. Touch on keeping the dogs cool during this hot ass summertime. Don't leave them outside more than 15 minutes, man, during the middle of the day. So I got a period, I'm gonna throw this in there. So I got a period throughout the day where they just absolutely do not go outside, and that's from noon to 5 o'clock. They're not going outside from noon to 5 o'clock. That's the hottest part of the day. There's no way that they're going to be out there. Maybe when it gets about 6:30ish, they can go outside for more than 15 minutes, 20, 30. And at nighttime, they stay outside because it's cool. They stay outside for 45 minutes to an hour. At about 9 o'clock, I leave them outside. They play. They get all that good fun stuff. And then even in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, they're outside until about 8:30. You know, so that's just a quick tip. What I like to do. I know some people like to add ice to their water bowls to make it that much cooler. I don't believe that that's necessary, but you can definitely do it. It does help. You know, dogs, for some reason, they love ice. They'll chew it. They'll eat it. But Get your dog some pools, man. Keep them cool outside. Fill up a little mini kid pool. Spray them down with the hose. Just keep their bodies cool, man, when they're outside running around in this heat, man. That's my tip for today, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. And if you watch the video to this point right now, let me know how many Merle puppies you think this girl's gonna have, all right? And if you get the answer right, get a shout out on my video after the pups get here, man. I appreciate y'all guys. Love y'all, man. Peace.